3 weeks in the grand scheme of things. So too is Ashley Young. Pinamonti starts a league game for the first time, meanwhile is asked to play in a slightly unfamiliar role for the Nerazzurri over the summer. We shall see. The Inter-senior management all represented. The president is here, Stephen. It's an action before the season can be completed. Inter looking to sign off on 29 goals. He'd love to make it 30. Bastoni. Well in by. First league title, though, since 2010, and the treble. Samir boxed in. Vecino very nearly picked his... Lautaro Martinez, and Young might get there, and Young does get there. And Inter open the scoring inside 7 minutes. Ashley Young has hurt himself in the process. But on this, possibly his final appearance in Nerazzurri colours, Ashley Young gets the party started. D'Ambrosio's in the box. You sense he wants to get on the score sheet too. To latch onto that. Bonifazzi under pressure. Gagliardini thought he... The club are proudly with the bit between their teeth. Lautaro Martinez caught by his fellow countryman there. Sensi takes the set piece. It's gone a long way through. Samir trying to prevent the concession of spot kicks in their previous 8 matches. Really wretched sequence. Pereira felt he was clipped by Sensi. De Paul takes the set piece. Bonifazzi flicks it on. Samir didn't ignore Zegala. The Dutchman saying Vecino got a touch. The referee should. Ranocchia did well there. Good starting position to get ahead of Pereira. Atalanta couldn't win in Reggio Emilia. Sassuolo doing Inter a favour. Lautaro Martinez giving chase. Lukaku unhappy there. Big Gagliardini round the corner. Pinamonti stayed down. That's Hakimi. Becao immediately closed down by Lautaro Martinez, who went flying in. The Brazilian is holding his ankle. Lautaro Martinez is going to receive a yellow card. Have a repeat boxing match. De Paul's cross, cut out by... Swinging in. And De Paul. Conte's players have taken care of business, though. Italia semi-final first leg. That's a foul by Lautaro Martinez. Keeping it in play. Young sends it in. De Paul. Pereira. And he said, Okaka testing Ranocchia, who went to ground rather easily, but got the decision out. Lautaro, the Argentine. Danilo D'Ambrosio. Away from Wallace. This is Vecino. Oh, and Wallace was pulled back. And again, a bit of afters. Wallace didn't like the shirt pull from Sensi. And this is an all too familiar feeling for him. This an 18th appearance of the season, but only 4 from the start in the league. Hakimi crosses. Lautaro Martinez round the back. And Becao in support. He's found a cross. Striga Larsson attacked it. And Handanovic watched it wide. It's been an unusually productive campaign for Striga Larsson in threatening from the set piece before the break. De Paul sends in the corner. Headed away. Gagliardini. And now Pinamonti. Gagliardini once more. And he was tripped by Wallace. Inter with an embarrassment of riches. But the stage is set for Eriksson. And it's in! Another free kick from Christian Eriksson. Only sent on because of the injury to Sensi. A deflection on the way through, but the power enough to double Inter's lead. Musso static. Okaka holding off D'Ambrosio and turning without finding the net directly from a free kick. This time Wallace has cleaned out Lautaro. He's certainly taken some treatment in the first. 45 minutes left before Inter can really start to part in rather agricultural fashion. Pereira spotted the run of De Paul. Nearly Pereira back through towards De Paul. And Padelli is bailed out. act, normally so assured. He scored an all-important goal for Inter. This is Lautaro Martinez finding half a yard and testing his old friend Musso. That's more like it from Lautaro. Chance. This is Eriksson now, and he wants a second. Musso once again has to tip it over. Inter pressing high up the pitch. Hakimi testing Zegala. Still there for Hakimi. He's gone down, and Udinese have conceded yet another penalty. The 8th time that they have conceded a penalty in their last 9. Up against his old friend, it's Lautaro Martinez, and Inter have a third. It's been a taxing afternoon for him. It's been a real tussle with Rodrigo Becao. But with Lukaku on the bench, Lautaro stepped up, and Inter beginning to celebrate now, really letting loose. The third goal of the afternoon, if he is to be a successor to Handanovic. Himself captain again. Molina can send it in. Headed away, not 5 forward here. This is Ivan Perisic. Brilliant goal. A sensational finish. And now Inter are cutting loose. No wonder he's grinning from ear to ear. One of the most two-footed players in the Inter side, showcasing all of Milan. Wallace. In it comes from De Paul. Without Brozovic, here's Perisic. And Lukaku. Alexis Sanchez to the loose ball. And it's gone in off Romelu Lukaku. He barely knew anything about it. Divine intervention, perhaps. But that is the 30th goal for him this season in all competitions. It owed much to the cross from Alexis Sanchez. It's just not Musso's day. It's Inter's afternoon, all right. It's Inter's season. And he, once again, Molina sending it in. Is that handball against Eriksson? Manuel Volpi quick to say there was nothing in there. Inter won't want to concede a... It's Roberto Pereira, and Udinese ruin Inter's clean sheet, but they won't spoil their day. And they certainly won't put too much of a dampener on their season. It's a rare moment of joy for Gotti's side.
David De Gea. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.